The students who are waiting outside the hall, please come inside. Sabhi ko namaskar. A very good afternoon to all of you, and a very warm welcome to this orientation program for the new BTech, BDes, and BS students admitted in July 2025. Before we go ahead with the proceedings, may I request the following dignitaries to please take a seat on the dais. Honorable Director of IIT Guwahati, Professor Devendra Jalihal, Sir. The Dean of Academic Affairs, Professor K.V. Krishna, Sir. The Dean of Students Affairs, Professor A. Perumal, Sir. The Dean of Alumni and External Relations, Professor Sumana Dr. Ma'am. The Head Center for Career Development, Dr. John Jose, Sir. And the Chairman, JEE Advanced, Professor Bimlesh Kumar, Sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Institute anthem. Be seated. May I now request the Chairman, JEE Advanced, Professor Bimlesh Kumar, Sir, to please deliver the welcome address.
Good afternoon, everyone. Honorable Director, Professor Devendra Jalihar, Dean of Academic Affairs, Professor Academic Courses, Professor K.V. Krishna, Dean of Student Affairs, Professor A. Perumal, Dean of Alumni and External Relations, Professor Sumana Datta, Head Center of Career Development, Dr. John Jose, colleague, dear students and parents. As Vice Chairman of JEE 2025, IIT Guwahati, it's my honor and privilege to extend a warm welcome to all our first-year students. Professor Shankar Prasad Kanojia, Chairman of JEE 2025 IIT Guwahati, and our JEE office team, headed by Rupinder Singh, Mohan ji, and Durga Sharma, also convey their best wishes to each of you. You have qualified the most challenging and prestigious entrance examination, not in India, but globally. If I just give you the brief details and take the JEE main data as a reference, you are You are coming within the top 5% of the nation. And so a big congratulations to all of you. Also, I appreciate the support given by your parents to achieve such success. This year, we have admitted 962 students, including 196 female students, nearly 20.4% of the total intake. Additionally, over 50 students have joined BDes program through UCID. Until now, the JEE office was your primary point of contact with the IIT system. Today, I formally hand over this responsibility to the academic and student affairs section, who will guide and support you throughout your academic life here. From this moment forward, I hope IIT Guwahati becomes the platform for your growth and excellence. You are stepping into a very vibrant and competitive environment. I encourage you to maintain a very high standard in all your journey. Besides academics, I also suggest you to take the full advantage of campus-rich offering in extracurricular activities and industry interaction. Once again, I warmly welcome you all, wishing you a joyful, fulfilling, and rewarding journey at IIT Guwahati. Thank you. Dhanyavad.
Thank you so much, sir. May I now request our Honorable Director, Professor Devendra Jalihal, sir, to please address the gathering.
Yeah. Thank you for that, nice welcome. So I welcome each one of you, students and the proud parents which are sitting there. So welcome to IIT Guwahati. Welcome to the city of Pragjyotishpura. Welcome to the district Kamrup. Welcome to Assam. Each one of these names, right? Pragjyotishpura, Kamrup, Assam, means something. They carry deep meaning. Pragjyotishpura is the land of rising sun. Prag means east in Sanskrit, like Prachin. So, wahi Prach hai, right? So, this is the land where the sun rises for the country. So, you are there, right? So, you are at the very frontier. This is Kamrup, right? Kamrup, so suffused with meaning. I mean, it lets you take whatever shape you want to do, right? Like they say in Sanskrit, right? Yad bhavati, tad bhavati. Whatever you imagine, you become. That's Kamarup. I mean, so it lets your imagination run wild. And of course, Assam state means this state has no equal, right? Assam, iska koi saman nahi hai, right? So welcome to Assam. This land is full of history, full of gods. Not far from here, other side of the bank is the Makhamakya temple. Hope some of you will go there. The place where you are standing is not very far from the place where Krishna came all the way from Dwaraka, and his horse rested because of the long journey when he came to defeat King Narakasura, who was the king of Pragjyotishpura, and to release the 16,000 women who were held in captive by him. So all the women you see are the ones who were released by Krishna himself, right? Beautiful women. So suffused with mystery, suffused with mythology. Then there is history, right? On both sides of the IIT, right? On this side is the famous Sarai Ghat. How many of you know? I mean, you all must have crossed the Sarai Ghat bridge on the way here. That's where, right, Aurangzeb's forces were defeated. Not very far from here, you all crossed that. It's just a couple of kilometers from here, right? That's on the western side of IIT. On the eastern side of IIT, not again very far, 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, that's where Bhaktiar Khilji was defeated. The person who burnt down Nalanda found his end here, right? Not very far from IIT. So when you spend your 4 years here, I hope you'll explore the natural beauty of this place and the history of this place. Welcome to the most beautiful campus, right? I have seen so many IITs. I was a student at IIT Kharagpur long time ago. I was a faculty at IIT Madras. Now I'm here. No hesitation in saying most beautiful place, right? This is the place that has hills. It's a place that has lakes, right? We are on the banks of mighty Brahmaputra, just on the other side of the hostels, and here we are, right? So explore the natural beauty. We have with us the very first batch of the 4-year BS students of biomedical. Anybody here today? Because admissions were still going on till yesterday? Yes, wonderful. Welcome, welcome. So this is the very first batch of students who are in the 4-year BS program in biomedical. This program was launched in collaboration with AIIMS Guwahati, which is again not very far from here, and NIPER. This is going to work in the area of medical devices and in the domain of drug discovery. Very, very futuristic, very, very good areas to be in. So this is the very first batch, and the admission was done through the ICER admission test because we wanted students who love biology, right? They will have courses from AIIMS, they'll have courses in anatomy and so on. So this is going to be a unique course. This is funded by the Mehta Family Foundation of the US, right? And if we have chance, we'll bring in the person who is a trustee of Mehta Family Foundation. In fact, I'm going to meet him tomorrow in Delhi. He has come from the US. So we'll ask him to come here. He'll be most probably coming here in December. So, amazing person who has given a lot of money to at least 7 IITs, starting from IIT Madras, IIT Indore, IIT Roorkee, IIT Kanpur, IIT Guwahati also, right? So both the data science program and this biomedical program are supported by the Mehta Family Foundation. We also have with us the 4-year BDes students who are admitted through SEAT exam. Anybody from BDes? Okay, one person. Okay, wonderful. Okay, one more person here. I mean, it's too dark, so I can't see. So maybe there are more people. They are the artists, right? They are not like, equation-oriented people. So they are very different kind. If you go to the admin building, there is a student project. A student who got his degree last year, he completed his final year project. He sort of thought of a mythical animal, right? Half water body, half, something like all these extinct animals. And he imagined that sort of and built it, huge one, right? I mean, you'll see there like 10 feet wide, 10 feet high. So it's there. It was just his final year project, worked alone, right, on that. And so it's there. So those are the artists. And of course, those of you who come through JEE, welcome. So many of you are from Kota. How many are you from Kota? Okay. Many of you from Hyderabad factory. How many are you from Hyderabad? Okay, good, good. So you have spent, right, 4 years or more working for this, right? And finally you are here. And I know your parents up there, I can't see them, they're all very happy and relieved. But, don't for a moment rest on your laurels, right? The journey begins now, right? I want you to forget your JEE rank. You all have taken one branch or the other. Somebody could be in civil, somebody could be in energy, somebody could be in chemical engineering, electrical engineering, computer science, data science, right? That's your home for the next 4 years. There's going to be no branch change, right? So we will have people focusing on their own domain, right? Work through that, right? Every branch is important. Without civil engineers, you wouldn't have crossed the Sarai Ghat bridge. There are more bridges being built. There's another bridge being built on this side now, new bridge, which will probably be inaugurated before the end of this year. There's another bridge coming up on the other side of the airport. So lots and lots of bridges. In fact, in the Northeast, the way the infrastructure is being built, they need civil engineers, right? So civil engineers are important. We all lived through COVID. We all took the shots, right? That's biomedical. In fact, we have one speaker who, a former student of this place. He works in Denmark. I happened to meet him. He says he was so passionate that, there's so many opportunities in biosciences area. He wants to come and talk to students. I said, okay, come over. So we have invited him. He's going to give you, right? He's going to address you during the next 1 week. So talk to him, right? We have planned a big week-long orientation. 1 day orientation won't suffice because you have spent lots of time studying for JEE, right? And so you'll have to wean you away from the JEE and bring you back to academics, right? Bring you back to thinking, bring you back to being ordinary students. So we have a week-long orientation filled with, activities. We'll make you wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Huh? Okay? I hope you'll get used to it, right? I know you are probably used to sleeping late, but now is the time to sleep early. I told you, this is Prag Jyotishpura. Sun comes here at 4:30 in the morning, right? You have to wake up with the sun, right? So we have lots of activities. Day after tomorrow, you'll be climbing the hill. If time permitting, I'll also be joining you in that. Let's all climb the hill together and see how the campus looks from the top. So I said focus on academics. Everybody must get a CPI of 7.5 or more, right? Do not take your eyes off this goal, right? Some of you may not be able to, but that's okay, we'll help you, right? But, just attend classes. In IIT, scoring marks is so easy. Just attend classes, right? Not after spending all night browsing and then, doing whatever you do online and then sleeping at 4 o'clock in the morning and then with your eyes, like this, you come and attend classes at 8 o'clock. No, right? You take active part in your classes. And so your goal is to maintain a CPI of 7.5 or above. I request all the parents, right, to keep talking to you. Talk to your children and take active interest in what they're doing and keep the positivity high. Let them not stray too far away from this objective. We have a vibrant campus, right? Lots and lots of activities. Students are, just trying to get into those activities. Too many activities. I know we keep you busy in academics from morning 8 to evening 5 or sometimes 6 o'clock, but after that, right, life is really vibrant. So there are lots of clubs, just show up, right? Success begins with showing up. You must be there to take part and work, right? Don't let this hall of 1,500 capacity ever be empty for any program. I come for some programs, only the first couple of rows there are people and all other rows are empty. What a shame, right? So many interesting things go on and I want you all to take part in every one of them until you find out your passion, until you find out what's of interest to you. Then stay with that. Then pursue those interests. But until then, take part in every activity. We have today so many means of communication, from emails to phone calls to WhatsApp, right? That's wonderful, right? And what that means is today, students are walking like this. Students are going on cycle like this, right? Without talking to each other. More the means of communication, less is talking to each other. Students don't know who their neighbors are. Students have stopped sharing their joys and sorrows with each other, right? They become lonely. right? So I want you to speak after me that I will not use this mobile for 1 hour every day. Please say this. Please say this, that I will not use this mobile for 1 hour every day, whatever, 7 to 8 o'clock or whatever, right? You will not touch it. You'll do that? I know I'm asking for the moon, right? Nobody said yes. I mean, 1 or 2 people just to please me, old man. ठीक है, बोल दो, क्या होगा? After that, he won't be there. I will open the mobile. But sincerely, right? Stay away from mobile for 1 hour for your mental wellness. Talk to people, right? How about that? How about talking to people, sharing your happiness and joys and fears, right? Even if you want to curse me in front of your friend. क्या बोलता है बुढ़ा? ये कैसे होगा? What is he saying? Anyway, right? So do that. Is that okay? Huh? That's for our own good, because we have thousands of years of legacy of talking to each other. Suddenly in one generation it's all gone. Everybody is lonely. They don't know who the teachers are. I ask people come to me and says, I'm not doing well in this course. I say, who's the course teacher? I don't know the name. They don't know who the teachers are. They don't know who their neighbors are. They don't know anything, right? And they're all going like this, right? So scary, right? All zombies, right? So let's come out of that for 1 hour every day. Okay? I have taught for 30 years, right? And the classical method of teaching is we slowly develop the theory on the blackboard, right? Giving students time to understand and write down, take notes. That's the classical method of understanding any subject. I'm scared of going to classes now, right? I use the same method, I develop theory, and what do students do? What do students do? Huh? Please, students, please tell me. So they bring this out, take the picture, right? From blackboard, directly goes into this. I don't know what goes into their head, right? So I will tell you a story at this point, since I can only tell you lots of stories. So there was this Rishi, Vyasa Rishi, Veda Vyasa, right? He had this grand story in his mind. I mean, he says, I have the story, generations of people, fighting and then talking about what is dharma, what is adharma. And he had lots of these nice ideas, came up with this theory, right? And he says, I want a person who will help me in writing it down. I will go and tell him, the person writes it down. So he tells Narad Rishi, I have this grand plot. He tells the plot to Narad Rishi. Narad Rishi is impressed. He says, the only person who can tell you, who can help you, is Ganeshji. He says, go and tell Ganeshji. So Vyasa Rishi goes to Ganeshji and says, I have this fine plot, right? And, look at the claim of Vyasa, look at his confidence. He says, whatever is there in the world, whatever knowledge is there in the world will be in this book, right? What is there in this book won't be there elsewhere. Right? Look at his confidence. He says, I have come up with the plot that has encyclopedic knowledge of the world. Right? Everything will be in this book. Right? So Ganeshji helped me in writing it down. And Ganeshji is a very playful God. He says, okay, I'll come and sit with you. I will write. But you must dictate continuously. Right? Because I write very fast. The moment you pause to think, I'm going to put my pen down, whatever it is, tusk or whatever, I'm going to put it down and then I'm going to go away from here. Very playful, right? I mean, he's always giving conditions. So Rishi Vyas thinks about it for a while. He says, okay, I agree to your condition, except whenever I say anything, right, you must understand, then write. Don't just write, right? Students, I want you to follow this. Don't just take picture of the blackboard from there to this, right? I'm just repeating an advice that was given by Vyasa Rishi to Ganeshji. First understand, then write. And Ganeshji agreed, right? That's the story of Mahabharata. That's how the Mahabharata came to be written. So I hope, you will follow the old Indian wisdom of first understanding and then talking about it, right? So, I have some advice before I end, right? Never do anything that you cannot share or you have to hide from your parents. Is that okay? Huh? Simple task, right? Lots of students get into trouble, and then their parents are called. Their parents are shocked that their ward is doing all these things, right? I gave the same advice last year to your 1 year seniors. They were like 17, 18 years old then? And a few of them, just in December, that is July to December when the exam is over, outside the campus, they were so drunk, right? They could not walk and they fell down on the road. Drinking before the age of 21 is illegal in the state of Assam. Please get this in your head, right? How many of you are below the age of 21? Okay, very good. So, illegal, right? Police complaint. You are doing it outside the campus. We have no role to play, right? And, not just drinking. They drank so much because we are not used to drinking. And at the very first opportunity, they just went and drank, right? I can't tell you the names. You will come to know the names yourself, right? Tell them that I told this story. But again, don't do anything that you have to hide from your parents. Please. I can't emphasize the second point. You must have good communication skills, right? Both writing and spoken are very important in life. Whether you learn your physics laws or thermodynamics is secondary, but you must be able to present whatever you know in your own language, right? I don't mean ability to speak English. It could be in your mother language, in your mother tongue. But that ability to express thoughts with clarity must be there. You are young, there is time to go. That comes with practice, comes with reading, comes with knowing things, right? And so you will do this, right? Learn to communicate well. Sports. We have so many clubs here, so many. So you will do sports. Physical activity. Some of you don't know how to cycle. Learn cycling, right? And you must be physically fit, right? India as a country is becoming obese, right? If I tell you some historical facts, you'll be surprised. Gandhiji's weight was 110 pounds, verifiable. Just go and check it out on the internet, right? Savarkar's weight when he came out of the Andamans was 92 pounds. 92 pounds. Okay. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Sardar, you know what was his weight? 130 pounds. That is, like 55, 56 kgs, right? That's how it was historically. I'm not saying they were like different. That's how it was historically with our wrong eating habits, right? I'm trying to find this. There is a statement that Tulsidas ji makes in his Ramcharitmanas that he says, even the Pashu and Pakshi know what to eat. How come human beings don't know? Right? Look at this. They know what to eat and what not to eat. We don't know. I mean, people eat, what is that, 2 minutes noodle? Your parents, grandparents, their parents have never eaten. This is new. You eat pizza at 11 o'clock in the night, I mean, full of cheese. It's our Indian body is not used to eating that. Right? Please understand. Right? Let's if you don't take this message of despair from Tulsidas, that says, even the Pashu, Pakshi know what to eat, what not to eat. Right? We don't know. So please, right? Eat properly. Eat at 7 o'clock. That's how it was thousands of years of clock, right? Eat early before the lights were invented, right? People used to eat early and sleep. That's what it is. That's the natural way of doing things. Please stay natural. Of course, we have a lot of clubs. We have counseling sessions for mental health being, and so on. There will be girlfriend, boyfriend problems. All of this happens, right? Don't worry, yours won't be the only case. I mean, this is happening for generations, and there are people who could help you with that, right? So if you ever get into mental problems, we will help you, right? There are counseling. Our deans will, tell you, spend a lot of time talking to you, right? I can say more, but I think I should stop here. So good luck. I hope you have wonderful 4 years here and carry memories of IIT Guwahati throughout your life. Thank you.
आपके प्रेरणादायक और बहुमूल्य विचारों के लिए हम आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देते हैं महोदय. Thank you so much, sir. Now the orientation presentations of the dignitaries will begin. May I now request all dignitaries seated on the dais to take a seat in the front row of the auditorium. May I now request the Dean of Academic Courses, Professor K.V. Krishna, sir, to please address the gathering and present the orientation on academics.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to IIT Guwahati, the picturesque campus, and very vibrant in terms of academics. Before going to talk about academics, let me quickly show you what our director sir was emphasizing on this one-week induction program. There are many activities which are lined up for you for 1 week, to get accustomed with the campus environment, IIT Guwahati. This has been uploaded on the Freshers website. I hope you have seen. Okay, so then, anyway, what I wanted to particularly emphasize on, there is academic orientation. If you look at on 23rd Wednesday from 10 to 12:30, we'll talk about more rules and regulations from academics point of view. Today, I am here to welcome you to the institute and congratulate for your achievement, either JEE Advanced or USEET or IIT, ISER admission test. Those who have joined for BS, this is a very new program at IIT Guwahati, which we have just started. So congratulations to all the students and proud parents. Now let me just give you a brief overview of IIT Guwahati. You might know this is 6th in IIT fraternity, established in the year 1994. Currently, we are 8,500 students approximately on the campus. Among these undergraduate students are about 47%. IIT Guwahati is doing very well in academics, and it is consistently ranked 7 in engineering and overall 9th in the country. This is the NIRF ranking 2024. But I present to you the recent QS World Rankings, that is QS World Rankings 2026. IIT Guwahati actually gone up by 10 ranks, and it is now 334th in the world and 8th overall in the country. So you have chosen a right institute for your academics, and we heartily welcome you to such a vibrant and fully loaded for your academic facilities to welcome you. Academics in IIT Guwahati is conducted in academic divisions, we call, which are divided into departments and some interdisciplinary academic centers, and we have some schools. These are multidisciplinary schools where we have even undergraduate program. And 2 programs as of now run in these schools. One, BTech in Data Science and Artificial Intelligence in the Mehta Family School of Data Science and Artificial Intelligence, and another is BTech Energy Engineering in School of Energy Science and Engineering. Other than that, we have all basic engineering in the departments, the BTech programs, and in science departments as well, so you are aware. So I will not much emphasize on what are all the programs we are running. I just gave a brief gist here, so the type of programs what we are running. As director has already emphasized that the new program, BS Biomedical Science Engineering, is in cooperation with the premier institutes which are nearby in the neighborhood of IIT Guwahati, NIPER Guwahati. You might know that. I have written the full form here if some of you are not aware of what is NIPER Guwahati. National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, so which is very nearby. And All India Institute of Medical Sciences Guwahati also will be sort of extending their help for this program. And this is unique program which has been designed, and the students have been just admitted. Some of them are on the way. They will join you in in this induction program itself. And of course, we are running several master's programs and PhD program in every this thing. And IIT Guwahati also offers online programs. Currently, we are having one BSc program, BSc Honors in Data Science and Artificial Intelligence. And just we started one MTech program in flood water resources and management. So these are the programs, just I am giving you the gist. And I would ask you to, just go through, particularly here, I wanted to emphasize that in the context of academics, this academic section website has all the information that you need. So please go through the various points which are given here, which may be talking about ordinances, academic calendar. And today I am talking about this. Anyway, as I said, on 23rd I have a 2.5 hours orientation. That time I know all the students will be here. But I wanted to particularly make a point to parents as well. So this academic calendar is the one I wanted to emphasize. Even the parents can just go through and see what are the milestones given in this, particularly talking about the registration and many other things for every semester, what the students are supposed to do. So that's why I just brought to your notice this one. And academics here, this is, I brought this slide in this to inform the parents again. We run in semester system, 2 semesters, monsoon semester and a winter semester. Monsoon semester is now, that is from July to November, 4 months, and then the winter semester is January to May. And the students who are today in this session are having vacation period, summer vacation, almost like 12 weeks from May to roughly this period. Now your seniors are coming, I think registering tomorrow actually. Right? And then winter vacation is about a month in December. And academic calendar, it looks like this. I want every one of you should go through these items what are listed here. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about today particularly, we are, as you might have seen, one of the items in the induction program, multilingual orientation is listed. That will be tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. I request the parents, I just identified how many are there from different language groups from the statistics, and then arranged appropriate venues. Please note down this venue and tell to your parents who belong to the different languages, Marathi or Telugu or Assamese, Bengali, Odia, we have arranged in 5G4. I'll tell you how to reach 5G4. The venue you please note down and inform your parents. And tomorrow from 2:30 to 3:30, we are having multilingual orientation where we will be talking to parents. Of course, you can also be there, because during that period, you do not have any other activity as such. So these are the venues, please take a note of it. And after this multilingual orientation, you have departmental orientation tomorrow at 4:15. You will be reaching to these venues. I did not get from the Department of Biosciences and Bioengineering. That we will inform you over email. And you might have activated your email ID, right? All of you have activated the email ID? Anyone who has not still activated except BS students? All of you have activated. So that is one of the important things. You need to check the regular updates there. Not only that, what I wanted to say, for parents as well, we have created a provision where parents login is also created. So the students, their entire profile, the parents will be able to monitor through that. I request, if you have not activated yet, you please do so before leaving the kid here. As the director has already mentioned, you have achieved whatever that you have targeted now, but you should not relax at that. Now, you need not put so much of what you have done for JEE Advanced or UCED or IIT. But even, I am not sure, 50% of it if you put, you will be doing very well. So you should not lose that temperament, whatever that you have maintained to reach to this place. So that is one of the important things. And I request, of course, now Dean students will talk so many things, he is ready to handle everything, campus facilities. But from my side, I would like to say that I request the parents, just don't leave that, I have now left my kid here, he has achieved whatever it is. Ho gaya mera kaam. No, please. Because this is the time, many students are in the transition. What we understand is they are struggling. Particularly, here, we do not have such a facility as the director has mentioned in different locations where you have put the kid and just have forgotten that, they have ensured that they have just, okay, we'll send you to IIT, might have achieved. But we do not have such this thing. And these are not meant for that. These are the places meant for freedom. These are the places meant for very good education. It is not a sort of place what you expect that, someone will go to hostel and ask him to get up at 5 o'clock or, 6 o'clock and ask him to study, whether he is coming to the class. So these kind of things are not going to happen here. Please remember this. And tomorrow you come back and ask us, what is happening here? My kid is very good. He is so-and-so. And all that is, the atmosphere has spoiled. You see, we did not create jail here. And these are the places of freedom, places of studies, and it is, of course, all these ages, the brand and everything is built by you. You may be joining today. You, I mean the students. So you are well versed with everything. Please don't derail from the activity what you have aimed for. It is not just reaching to IIT. So everything now it starts here. I request the parents to keep an eye and follow, because that is very important at this stage. And when you go to the departmental orientation, please ensure, I request the parents, please ensure collecting the faculty advisor name and his mobile number and his contact details. And we are also telling to the departments that tomorrow, after the departmental orientations, a group of, for about 15-20 students, a faculty advisor is assigned, and they will interact one-to-one with you. And please ensure that you talk to your faculty advisor and keep meeting faculty advisors regularly, take advices, and you be in touch with them. I am more than confident that you will not have any problems. All the problems, because once you go into isolation, I am not getting this, I am not doing this. So please don't be isolated, as director has already emphasized. I don't want to repeat so much. And one of the important things, which I would also mention at this juncture, is IIT Guwahati has done away with branch change. You might know that. We have already announced. Okay? The primary reason is IITs, we do not want to just create only, the people who work in IT jobs. Because if IITs cannot protect, the core engineering disciplines, or cannot inculcate interest in the core engineering disciplines, where else you expect? So you have joined a branch with a very with a conscious decision, I presume, and do well. And I'm more than confident that, these are the places where you can get the best out of, this kind of education. So please ensure that. And don't just think that, oh, I did not get this job or that. Because for everyone, you have definitely good things to do. So this is another thing I wanted to emphasize here. This slide also I had put, though I will more talk about rules and everything in that orientation. Parents also need to ensure that every semester the student has to register, for which, of course, course registration is a minimal process that we will take care of it. Fee payment is there every semester, and that you please follow up, because some of you may be eligible for some fee rebate based on the income group. We call it as MEB, OEB, that most economically backward or other economically backward. You might have seen on our website when you are paying even this time the fees. So this is the one we have certain timelines. I request the parents take a note of it, and you have to produce certain certificates so that that fee rebate related that you can claim and other facilities. So every semester registration, and this is another thing I wanted to emphasize at this point. Yes, I had mentioned some classrooms or the venues where you have to go. The IIT Guwahati, the academics, the classrooms we are having in Core 1, we call this academic complex. The departments are on the left side and right side of this particular corridors that you will see. And in between, we have Core 1, Core 2, Core 3, Core 4. That is how the nomenclature is. And a room number, suppose if I say 1203, that means the first digit which is in Core 1, 2 stands second floor, and the serial number 03. That means you have to go to second floor in the Core 1 to find third room, right? So similarly, if you go to classroom complex, tomorrow the multilingual orientation related, other than the Hindi speaking, that is arranged here only, but others we have arranged in the Core 5 classroom complex. What are the names which are given? 5G2 is given. That is a gallery in Core 5. You can locate there. So this is the building. Similarly, we have these lecture halls, of course. The venues for the classes are these. And looking at in the timetable, when you look at the numbers, then you can decode that where you have to reach. I wanted to give this also here. The faculty advisor is the one who takes care of everything for you. He is a faculty member of your department or the school, okay? So he will solve every of your problem as far as academics concerned. Your courses are to be, when you register for the courses, or the advisors related to the courses, are approving courses. That is done by faculty advisor. So he is everything, right? But of course, we have some academic administrative setup. If certain things which he will not be able to handle, he himself will forward that to DUP secretary, the Department Undergraduate Program Committee secretary. So you can write to us. Don't just send emails to the director. That's another point I wanted to say. In academic courses, the section, anything related to your fee related, some certificate is needed, or course registration, or any issues are there. We have head of the section. This is the deputy registrar, Dr. Subhajit Chaudhary. You will be seeing him in a while. So he will help you. You can write to him, okay? In academic courses section related matter, okay? Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you so much, sir, for your presentation. May I now request the Dean of Students Affairs, Professor A. Perumal, sir, to please address the gathering and present the orientation on campus facilities and students' well-being.
Respected Director, sir, and my colleagues, proud parents, and my dear students. So very good afternoon, everyone. Though we have a very long, induction program to discuss about student affairs, I'll also briefly touch down because parents are here. Just wanted to say a few things very correctly. For BSBA department, the orientation is in 5005 room. Please note down, for those who are from BSBA department, the orientation is 5005. Okay, so when we say about student affairs, we are together. Okay, so please don't think that I'm the dean, you are nowhere. It's you, therefore we. So therefore we are together. So welcome to IIT Guwahati. So on behalf of the entire student affairs, your hard work paid off. So congratulations to all of you. JEE, UCED, a qualification, and then entering into IIT Guwahati. So we are proud always that it's one of the beautiful campus. This is the view taken from the Kamakya. Remember, you are going to be next 4 years. Please make sure the view looks as it is. Don't, throw dustbins randomly. I see already people just leaving a cup beside its sitting place. It's you, we together work to keep our campus safe and clean without any disease issues. तो हम साथ काम करना पड़ेगा. Okay, so welcome to the student affairs. So we are located in the 3rd floor of administrative building. So many phone numbers you may call, it rings, sometime nobody picks up. So please be ready for it. Of course, you write email, definitely we respond. So therefore, don't disappoint if somebody is not picking up, because we give attention to the person who is standing at the counter rather than on phone call. ठीक है ना? यही है. ऐसा नहीं कि हमने नहीं पिकअप करते हैं. It's just that the person standing on the counter is more priority than on phone call. You can write email, take appointment, come down. We are definitely there to help you. And for all the activities on campus, for a moment I'll keep academic thoda dur rakhenge. So I will always be, myself and Professor Kirtana fight each other. वो तो talk about academic, I say non-academic. Because there are two things. I know you are very bright, brilliant, intellectual on academics. इसीलिए JEE क्रॉस करके हमने आ चुका है, right? Is there any doubt on it? Are you still doubting yourself that I am not good in academics? हाँ बोलो ना बोलो यार. Yes. Are we sure that we are intelligent on extracurricular activities? Yes? No? Hey, yaar. So do whatever it is. If you are say yes, we go further. If you say no, we will go towards yes. So that's why. Okay. So we are all activities I want to summarize where in addition behind. How many of you in last 2 days have met together and handshake each other by हम तो 4 साल का जाने वाला है. How many of you really handshake each other? 1. देखो अभी उसका भी यही इसका मतलब क्या है? हमने किया, मिला, हाथ नहीं मिला. This is where you have to make a difference. आप IIT में है भाई. You have to make difference. Please learn it. That is what our directors have said. Communication is very, very important. Do not feel shy. The more you be shy, you will be kept. ठीक है, आजा पीछे आजा, हम आगे जाएंगे. ऐसा ही चलेगा. Do not let that happen. किसी का छोड़ के मत जाओ, साथ साथ लेके जाओ. It is very important. नहीं तो a set of people will remain backside. हम देखेंगे ना, कैंपस भी ऊपर जाने वाला है ना, हिल टॉप के लिए कितना साथ जाता है, मैं देखना चाहता हूँ आपको साथ. So that's a good example where we start with. That's why we always climb upwards. And then we have support system. Not everybody is very well financially managed, right? There are struggling in financial point of view. हम हैं साथ साथ to provide on emergency situations, interest-free loans, support system, counseling, आपका safety from medical point of view. And as I said, you can be tomorrow a good sportsman, अच्छा डांस करने वाला है, और फोटोग्राफ लेने वाला है, or you can be a good care taking person. So we are going to groom you. क्योंकि अगर सिर्फ एकेडमिक पढ़ने से हम फैमिली चला नहीं सकते भाई, थोड़ा प्यार भी करना पड़ेगा. किसका साथ करेंगे वो फर्क पड़ता है ना. अगर सेम एज होता है तो अच्छा है, because that's what we prefer for it. इस उम्र में I mean you are laughing, I'm reality speaking. हम तो देखा है, झगड़ा हुआ, हाँ ये सब तो होता है. So be ready for it. We are all going to face all that in next 4 years. I'm giving you in writing. Many of you going to come and knock my door, sir, मेरा ये है. Please do something. करेंगे definitely. We are together. And then culture is certain thing that you are expressing, and technical because you are technology student. Please don't think reading a book and writing back in the exam is technology. Sorry, it is not. आप दिखाना है, demonstrate it. That only happens in club activities. आ जाओ, हम दिखाएंगे. You have to make a difference. And there are people who are very good caring, जैसे मैंने बोला, प्यार से बोला था, but it can care in a different way. Welfare. You need to help each other, handhold each other. हम साथ साथ जाना है, ये तो मंत्र है. And अगर किसी का academics में grievance होगा, we'll tell where the grievances will come, or any health, personal life. We are all decision making, everybody that we will go through. So people can answer, but not otherwise. But it's not for that. When you are really struggling, and if you have nobody to speak, please do not leave the hope. Just message me, unless I'm in a class or any other meeting. In meeting, definitely I respond, but if I'm in class, I don't touch the phone. I keep it far away, because that's priority. I will answer in an hour. नहीं तो रात को मेरा नींद का समय डिस्टर्ब नहीं कर सकते. But I'm available from morning 3:30 for you. My sleeping time, जैसे डायरेक्टर सर बोला है, 8:45 मेरा सिस्टम बंद हो जाता है. But 3:30 I'm available. So if you want to talk to anybody in the late night, which is the standard practice of student, पकड़ो दो है. That is Professor Pankaj Tiwari. And of course they did not give mobile number. बाद में बात करेंगे, मेल भेजो. And Professor पूनम कुमारी, वो हम बात करेंगे, वो जो स्टूडेंट अफेयर इंट्रैक्शन में मिल जाएगा. And we have so many boards. Because as I said, extracurricular activity just don't lie in one area. So we have welfare, technical, cultural, sports, and hostel affairs. Because hostel affair itself is a big mela to take care of it. And now what we want to show is briefly, I will discuss more about student affair orientation. We will not spend time here. Well-being के लिए हमारा 2 faculty member हैं. And for every faculty member, there are student body connected. And for personality development, there are 3 members. And for the hostel, obviously it's a big network. So we have 4 members to support you. And we will discuss about the warden detail later, but I'll just briefly show. You have to know your warden, associate wardens. Parents, please, when you go to hostel, take your warden phone number. इनका बच्चा का वार्डन जो हॉस्टल में है, वार्डन का फ़ोन नंबर and caretaker phone number. Just keep it in case you need an emergency. And for boys hostel, we have so many 10 hostels, so I will just quickly go through. Of course, we'll discuss during the student affair orientation. And in student affairs, to connect between the administrative section to the students, all students, we also have a student Gymkhana council. Tomorrow you can be a leader, you can take a role. It's purely based on elected point of view. Election hota hai. Every year election happens, and you go for campaigning. A lot of fun will start very soon. This is your Gymkhana that's going to help you for next 1 year, and you can see nicely dressed up. Okay? And we have 7 general secretaries and 1 vice president. We will discuss more detail later. And not only that, we also have the undergraduate senators. Everybody is extending help for you. And particularly there is a girl senators. इनका जिसका जो girl student का problem है, we will give a priority to look after and discuss. And we also have a strong team from the student affairs, so a lot of members. We'll discuss this detail later. And hostel staff, please take care of your name and everything. And we have a special dedicated counselors. I know why you would be asking, sir, I'm looking better. If you feel any time that you are not moving with others together, please discuss with them. And every student, you have to go through mandatory 5 minutes meeting with them. पसंद है नहीं है तो बात तो करना पड़ेगा. That 5 minutes they'll pick up who are in bit of understanding or not understanding, and they will talk to you over the time depending on the need of it. ये जो well-being के लिए. Suppose you think that long run you don't want to talk to them because of very reason, we also have an online counseling option called Your Dost. It was actually founded by one of you, like your senior, Richa Singh, who was our 2008 batch BDes student, one of the leader in nowadays in well-being priority. And we also have a support system from the Chennai Veera Hospital, who is psychiatric, and then they also help you depending on the need. We'll discuss later, don't worry about it. So what all things we support is for scholarships. We have various scholarships. Please take a note of it. We will discuss the detail one by one. And student certificate, anything, we will provide all the travel concession. And as I said, not everybody is financially good. तो travel support, contingency fund, loan free, interest free loans, सब चीज़ हम करेंगे. And ID card we only issue for you. And all student events we take care. And any guest house, railway concession or hostel stay, scholarship, all things will support. We strongly recommend everybody to join NSS because on long run, when you go for a placement and so on, this will help you. The tendency of extending support others. Okay, so we discussed so much. I'll just highlight few things. What you would face it. I know you all are separately placed so far. Maybe somebody from Hyderabad, somebody from Kota, group students together. You are all separated. You won the game of JEE. But remember what happened to the student who could not successful to the JEE. Now you are best among best. एक सेमेस्टर में मिड सेमेस्टर में आपका 0 मार्क मिल गया तो क्या फीलिंग रहेगा? I'm not criticizing. I'm all thinking what will be your mindset. अगर एक बार बोल दिया आपका F ग्रेड हो गया तो सेमेस्टर का एंड what would be your mindset? And definitely not everybody is going to be passed out. Somewhere something. So that is why Director Sir said, please focus 7.5 target. ये important है क्योंकि you are going to be best among best. But then this problem can come. Diverse background. You can say we have country which are beautiful with the culture. Somebody is good in Hindi speaking but struggling in English. Somebody is good in English but not understanding Hindi. अगर आप दोनों सामने आ गए तो क्या करेंगे? यही होगा. अगर वो क्लास में बैठ गया, आप दोनों बैठ गया, टीचर कुछ दूसरा लैंग्वेज में आ गया, वो तो नहीं होता है, इंग्लिश में कुछ ना कुछ आना पड़ता है तो बट व्हाट वुड हैव हैपेंड टू यू? You will start feeling the pressure. This is what called social adjustment, cultural adjustment तो जरूर रहेगा. I know so far your mom, भाई उठ जाओ, सुबह सुबह चाय पी लो, खाना खा लो. ऐसा तो support, extensive support, they were back on you. Make sure when your parents left on campus, nobody is going to be waking up you. Either you set alarm and wake up yourself and start going to the mess for tea or whatever it is. So homesickness शुरू हो जाते हैं. Be ready for it. May not happen, but somebody will go through. And Guwahati is such a horrible weather now, but I enjoy it. Morning is beautiful because we walk without sunlight. And when you walk in sunlight, it's horrible. And the evening again chill back. If rains, it will become suddenly change in the weather. all damages your physical health. How many of you have a dedicated water bottle and carrying water with you, drinking regularly? Please keep that habit regularly. I don't prefer plastic water bottle, a proper container with the nice water placed inside. Keep it with you, नहीं तो your physical healthness can damage. Stress, anxiety, अभी नहीं बात करेंगे, वो automatically तब आने से हम बात करेंगे. The third thing is like what we call it's a financial stress. I know there are many families not well equipped, but we will support wherever is possible. I don't want to touch the substance abuse, बाद में आ जाएंगे student affairs time में, but these all can make you start deviating from the regular life. Slowly you will start experiencing. अब पहले बार class जाएंगे ना, first 1 week you will enjoy sitting in this hall beautifully, but the moment you go to class, there's a high expectations on you. पीर का साथ देखना है कितना प्रेशर बढ़ता है. हमारा करिकुलम तो छोटा नहीं, इंटेंसिव करिकुलम and competitive. Class में तो definitely mark is going to be given again. You are going to be graded. Somebody is going to be in a top AS grade, excellent. Somebody is going to be CC. Are you going to accept? Because you all pass through JE. So pressure will start building. धीरे धीरे जाते जाते like you have a pressure of placement and higher studies, whatever you plan for. So you be ready for it. This is for parents. Please talk to your ward regularly. बात कर लीजिए हर हफ्ता कर, नहीं तो हर दिन एक बार शाम को please call them, talk to them, because you suddenly left them from home. There are a lot of changes can happen. You suddenly see, मेरा बेटा तो ऐसा कभी नहीं करेगा. My son never will do that. आप झूठ बता रहे. This happens. Please ready for counter arguing. We happen to see because there is a pressure built in the system. Reason one मैंने बोल दिया. I don't want to go into the details. And as I said, that with the time it all will build up. We go on it. We face through all the problems. So please follow for some time until they reach 20, age 20. Teenage तो खत्म हो जाता है. And I don't want to blame you because the teenage is a beautiful and no parents are watching you. You enjoy the way you want it. But the enjoyment has to be something very beautiful, and that's where the challenges comes. We will go through that, help you, but make sure that you don't damage yourself. Right. And hostel, please understand the rules and regulations. From 23rd July, you have to return back to hostel by 10:30 sharp. Attendance taken. If you are not giving attendance, your parents will be called. You will be fined. Please be ready for it because it is the protection of ragging issues, not you, senior ka. It's not for ragging you. You are not supposed to rag seniors. ये उल्टा हो जाता है. I am protecting the seniors from you. So इसीलिए 10:30 बजे का वापस चला जाना है हॉस्टल में. For 2 months. Earlier it was 3 months. This time we realized 2 months क्योंकि we are not seeing any such cases. Ragging free campus, we are proud of, and therefore, based on the demand of the student, I believe that to continue. So इसीलिए. So believing that you are doing good, we have reduced to 2 months now. अगर वो भी successful है, अगली साल it can be 1 month, because next time you are going to be senior. याद रखो. That's again I said. You are not supposed to be ragged when you are a senior. This is the problem. So know your hostel caretaker, because वो important है. Warden and associate wardens, parents, please keep a track of it. And attend the hostel orientation to know what you should do, what you should not do. And check your notice board of the hostel regularly. And check the important numbers and hostel rules so that you are very well understanding of it. And obviously there is a number, but it's too small. We'll go to that later. I don't want to see any student entering into this business. You enjoy, but don't trigger others so that you are entering into any of this disciplinary. Hostel disciplinary, is a mild and fine and escape. The moment you enter into inter-hostel disciplinary or further, it has a long-term consequences. You cannot contest on any post. Ab band ho jata hai. You will be kept separate. Your hostel may be withdrawn. No discussion further. And character certificate will not be issued for your placement in future. Kabhi kabhi, depending on the mistakes that you make, sometimes semester suspension ho jata hai, or even termination can happen. Hum pyar se bolna padta hai. Please be understood. So do not enter the red wala, student disciplinary committee. It is the dangerous part that you wanted to take risk of it, but it's up to you. You wanted to do it or not. Sometime we give you an escape for you with the kind of, you can see nice chart. Kya punishment hota hai, fine hota hai. We take that fine as a donations. We do not treat at it, and it will go back to Brotherhood Fund, where the struggling students will benefit of it. Don't tell me, we'll of course discuss detail in the student affair orientation more about it. And as I said, campus is completely ragging free campus. Kisi ka, aap senior ka mat karo, or similarly seniors also won't come to you because they know consequences. Please note down this phone number. Just say anti-ragging quickly. 24/7 helpline is available. Agar koi raat ko so gaya, please ensure writing anti-ragging at iitg.ac.in. This phone number is to make sure that you are not disturbed by anybody on campus till you settle. Agar koi disturb kiya na, hum bhi chhodta nahi. And anti-ragging committee institute level has the members from police, the members from district administration. Some of the parents are here, and we don't let that happen. Isliye that punishment can be up to straightforward recommendation of termination. So we don't take it very lightly. It's a very serious offense. Isliye niche poster bhi dekha hoga aajkal kai baar mein, like say no to ragging, say yes to joyful campus. It is to make sure everybody. At the same time, you are on the age of teenage. Please make sure that you don't ride on others. ये तो आदत पड़ जाता है. We all tend to do that. अच्छा मेरा लड़की अच्छा है, ठीक है, 2 दिन पीछे पड़ेंगे. This tend to happen because you are on the teenage. Similarly, girls may think, ये लड़का अच्छा है, कुछ नहीं बोलता है, चलो थोड़ा रैग करेंगे. This tends to happen. It's not that the sexual harassment happen from boys to girls always. उल्टा भी हो सकते. We don't deal it safe in a simplified way. We take very stern measures quickly. If you face any problem from one student to other, please write to sdc@iitg.ac.in, because I personally watch this email address. Address it quickly to solve your problem. Parents also, please tell your ward to be bold, courage, not to leave anything unattended. बाद में नहीं बोलना है कि sir आपने I didn't complain you. You have to, because this campus is beautiful and beautiful for every member of the community. It is not good for only boys, or it is not good for only girls. Everybody is freedom to walk at any point of time on its own. Nobody can question how it should be, how not to be. अगर कभी-कभी होता है, because you are going to violate certain procedure. जैसे बोला है कि डायरेक्टर सर ने that one day you will start hiding things from your parents. That's not far from, I'll tell you. But securities are meant for safeguarding you. Please do not confront with them. And they are protecting the whole campus so that you can anytime get up, walk freely on campus without any disturbances. So, please keep this number 4444. Suppose somewhere you're stuck and you don't know where to connect, just call the security. They will reach you in 2-3 minutes depending on where you are within the campus. We also advise, do not move in a place where there is a darkness. Though campus is well light, but some places are not very well light up because of say certain work going on. So do not go to those places which are not meant for you. And if you are trapped, please call 4444. The quick response team will reach you in 5 minutes to safeguard for you. So the securities are here for protecting you, not for damaging you. Campus has a lot of facilities. We recently introduced Domino's also, and we are very soon coming up with the KFC. So your food habit, you have to take care. Whether you eat 7 o'clock or 11 o'clock, but make sure you are not growing your bellies and fit and making you not to sleep and all these things. And we have so many food court. We have 2 CCDs. One CCD will come to present. The other CCD you can enjoy. So all these things will happen. Take all your benefits of the campus. My 2 suggestions. Is everyone happy? Very good. I want to hear that till 4th year. मैं फिर बता रहा हूँ. So please, and you have certain mantras. Please take care of it. Know your academic rules and guidelines, which is academically very important. And know your code and conduct. How many of you read the ordinance and code and conduct, anti-ragging affidavit, and HAB rule and before signing? Before signing. Did you read every point? If you only, then raise the hand. Did you read every point? नहीं paper मिला sign कर लिया. If you are not done it, please read it again, because we are not going to discuss further what are the things. That's on. And have rules, HMC, attend the GBM meetings, which is very important in improving your hostel, every facilities. Don't go to misconduct, then you will start donating to IIT Guwahati in the name of fine. And don't get into the digital world. How many of you have Facebook account, Instagram, X, Y, Z, all possible accounts? How many of you have? Do you know what is the IPC rule helps you to protect yourself? This is the problem. We are very good in exploring the opportunities without knowing fundamental rights. Do not endanger yourself by posting a wrong message against each other, because 498A can damage you badly, including prisoning. And this is happening, unfortunately, bullying on the internet. मेरा इसका पसंद नहीं, ठीक है, उसका फोटो मार्फिंग करके भेज दो. You did not know what are the consequences, but damages badly. Digital arrest सुना है? Digital arrest. सुना है नहीं सुना है? हाँ बोलो नहीं बोलो भाई. हाँ बात करेंगे उसका बारे में. Then your parents will be looted money. Please learn how to be digitally also well-being. आजकल वो अच्छा होता है लेकिन बुरा चीज़ है. So be careful and know your faculty advisor, supervisor. Supervisor नहीं होता है, faculty advisor. कभी कभी साथ चाय पी लो, बैठ जाओ, शाम को बुला लो, सर हम बात करना है कुछ चीज़. Every 15 students or 20 students have one faculty advisor. I am faculty advisor for master degree students, and I have meeting on day after tomorrow evening, 5 o'clock after my class. I'll have tea with them. Make sure you are doing the same, because when you talk to your faculty advisor in a friendly manner, all your problems.
So good evening, everybody. A very, very warm welcome once again to the campus, to the city, and to the state of Assam. So on behalf of the entire IIT Guwahati and our Alumni and External Relations section, I welcome the students and I congratulate you on your grand success in the JEE exam, right? It's a dream come true, absolutely, for all of you. And congratulations to the proud parents. And so you have come in through this gate, and now this institute will be your home for the next 4 years, and we all will learn together, we will grow together. And in that, we have different sections. You have already heard the Deans of Academic Affairs, the Deans of Student Affairs. You have heard our Honorable Director, sir. He has shared with you many interesting stories, many interesting philosophy that we might have known, but you have to learn how to use that in your day-to-day lives, right? So I will, in very short, tell you what we do in the Alumni and External Relations section. So basically, we handle the relationship of IIT Guwahati with all external organizations, mainly international relations. We sign MOUs, many of you do not know what they are. So they are like memorandum of understanding. So we have a lot of those with several foreign organizations and entities. So that is the support system, I can say the collaborations of IIT Guwahati, right? We have lots of collaborations in academia, we have collaborations in research, we have collaborations with industry, we have collaborations with governments outside India, and many, many opportunities which you will learn as you stay in IIT Guwahati. And we also, there are no undergraduate international students, but sometimes we will have some short-term students who will be coming here to maybe take a course or two, maybe join you for a semester, and we help them come here, and we help our students, whoever are interested to go abroad for any foreign visits, one semester, a joint program, and many other things. So this is our office team. We have an associate dean of Alumni and External Relations. We have a head of the section and a whole team of members who are going to take care of different things of the office. So quickly I'll tell you our external, or in this particular case, international relations. IIT Guwahati has several MOUs, as I mentioned. So either there is an institute or institutions or universities with MOUs, or we do not have, but you are allowed to spend at least a semester abroad. So you can always go for a summer or winter internship, and you can also decide to spend a semester abroad. You can decide to spend a semester in an industry. So you will have the head of the CCD who is going to talk to you in more details about all this, and we will talk to you, we will send you the opportunities whenever they arise. So we have calls for different kinds of programs. Sometimes, like we have a very good relationship with Japan, and they have calls for a short-term program where they give all the funding for you to travel. But recently we had something in Europe. So we keep on having these kind of opportunities, which we take to our students. We reach out to you. So in these cases, whenever you decide to go for such a program, it is necessary that you go with your heart and your soul. You go with an open mind to learn. And in this regard, as has already been mentioned here, I would like to mention that, we have said, Director Sir has said, and many of you today in this regime of AI and data science and all these things, maybe that was your first choice when you applied, was it? For different institutions? How many of you actually wanted to take your core subject area? Because I know there are people here who are doing chemical science and technology. I belong to the Department of Chemistry, and they have no idea what the course is about. There are lots of people like that, lots of students amongst you who do not know what you're going to do. But because you have chosen, because you have taken up, you are going to spend most of your times there. So try to keep an open mind, try to learn more about it, not only from your courses, but make use of these opportunities. Go and spend a semester, or maybe spend your summer in an industry that takes your fancy. You like something, go and find it out. You have a lot of time now, you are just beginning. So along with your regular curricula, it is necessary for us, to learn about our subject, to learn about how the subject is utilized in society, what can be gained, what you can do in that, what are the new things that can be achieved. So this is something I would like to tell you, to make use of these opportunities, whether they be in India, whether they be abroad, and you can actually nurture yourself, learn about deep tech. Many of you will be entrepreneurs, right? So don't only do entrepreneurship which is service-based. Mainly Indians do that. But there are so many things that you can do to change the world. You have dreams. This is the age where you still have dreams. Keep dreaming always. Don't stop dreaming. I will shortly show you what our alums who have graduated have done. So other than the semester exchange programs, you can do coursework in another university. Every year we have a few students who go abroad and they spend one semester there. You are allowed. But for this, you have to plan properly. You have to have a good CPI till that point, so that you can take that chance to go out. You're not, pulled down by the necessity of getting a very high CPI later on to make up, do well from the beginning so that you can have more opportunity. Talk to your faculty advisors, talk to your teachers of the department. If it is another department that you're interested, go and talk to them, and we are there to help you make decisions, help you connect to professors or industries, whichever you like. So the funding schemes are many. We will probably, you're just in the first year, we keep on inviting you for different programs. For example, we have the DAD scholarship for Germany. We have Erasmus program with the rest of Europe. We have joint degree programs with GIFU, but they also have short-term programs for undergraduate students. We have winter school. The application has just come out. You know, you can, next year maybe you can opt for that. We have so many things happening, so many people coming in, you know, to talk to us. So, and then, and because of this, we have a lot of inflow and outflow of students. So inbound students are international students. We have an international campus. Last year we had 49 students registered at IIT Guwahati. And other than that, there are short-term students, like 121 inbound, that is foreign students who are registered abroad. They came here for a short stay, maybe for a semester, maybe for a month, maybe shorter stay. And also our students, we know of 92 students who went through the AER section. There are others also, other opportunities that you will get. And I would also request you to get your passport. If you don't have one, our Dean of Student Affairs is surely going to talk to you in details about that, and they are going to help you in getting that. And we have the International Students' Day every year. Lot of different kinds of delegations visit IIT Guwahati. We have people coming from different embassies who tell our students what they can offer, you know, at different stages. There are different kinds of funding agencies. As I said, Dad, as you might have heard about Fulbright Fellowship, you know, different kinds of opportunities keep coming, they keep discussing, make best use of these. Read not only your personal mail, read your stud, and you know, these mails, stud@iitg.ac.in, the group emails, okay? Do that so that you don't miss out on opportunity, so that you can develop yourself when you are here. We have a lot of MOUs with several international universities, industries, organizations, as I mentioned. And we also have some honorary and visiting faculty members who are really well-known figures of academia and industry in India and abroad. They come here to spend some time, to talk to you, to give lectures. So again, when they are here, do make it a point to listen to them, to interact with them. And we are a part of several network universities. I will not go more details into external relations, but what would be very interesting for you is alumni affairs. So that we are the nodal people who keep in touch. We are the bridge between the alumni, that is, students like you who have graduated, and the institute. So in that, if I show you the statistics, at this moment today, we have around 25,000 alumni of IIT Guwahati, and they are all your seniors. You know, can you imagine what is this pool and what they can do? 4 years from today, absolutely. So this is 2025. 2029, you will be in one of these photographs. This is our photograph of the graduation tea party, where we induct you, right? You will be the class of 2029, and we look forward to that day. So we will be sitting in the audience and seeing you. We will be seeing you in this picture. We do that for our students and you can see they're huge. These are our 2025 batch, graduating students who had their convocation just a couple of weeks back. And this is something you might be thinking, what are the alumni doing? This is something maybe very close to many of you. You will be listening to Placement Cell, but getting a package, as many of you would think your aim in life is, it is not, I can tell you that. You can build something new. These are the entrepreneurs of IIT Guwahati. You can see many of them are unicorns. Many of you know better what unicorns are. Many of them have not only done good for themselves, they have created something for others also. Job opportunities, created new things, and you will learn more about our alumni. I will quickly show you some very notable alumni, you know, people who have done very well in academia. Okay, it's okay to be BTech students, but you can still go for higher education if that is your call. You can go to corporate sector. You can be an entrepreneur, and you can also choose to be in public sector, in social sector, people who have been toppers in IAS, people who have choose to become social workers, right? Work with NGOs, people who are writers, people who have built, very interesting alumni come to IIT Guwahati, share their story. I will quickly tell you 3 people. We have the Alumni Awards where we celebrate our alumni. They come to the campus and you can hear their stories. This time we actually, you can see they're all BTechs like you. We have called them to the campus. He is a professor of Princeton. No need to introduce Princeton to you. Pratik. Ayush has a company, it's Freight Relay. He has designed, so that is a part of his BTech project when he was in IIT Guwahati. He's a civil engineer and he designed, from that knowledge, he built up on it. And he helps truck drivers to do a relay. So the truck driver doesn't go from Kanyakumari to Kashmir and spends a month there without his family. He has made a way there where they go only where they can come back the same day. So they go, they change the truck to another person. It's like a relay race, where they pass the baton, here they pass the pass the consignment. So that has resulted in economic benefits for the company. That has resulted in social and mental well-being of the drivers. Everybody is happy, and he has made a company out of it. So these are, unique thoughts. And Saurav Nange is another person. He's a CEO. He has built 3 companies, sold them off. Now he is into Mesh AI. Look at them. There is a whole plethora of alumni, your seniors, who will be there, and maybe one of these days, after 10 years, 15 years, we will be seeing your name here, right? We look forward to that day. And we will be proud teachers when you come back. In order for the campus students to know about the alumni, we do a lot of Connect programs. We will have an alumni conclave every year, at least one we have, that's in January. We call them, they do different kinds of workshops with you, and these programs we will now have throughout the year. So they will be people who have established themselves, they will come here, talk to you, and because they're alumni, they will like you someday, it'll be easy for you to understand, to talk to them. Sometimes teachers are somebody, you might think, oh, they're something else. But, when you think about a senior, well, I was also an alumnus here, so you can also talk to me like a senior, okay? So, alumni mentorship series, they can be very good mentors. Of course, you're seniors here. You are a first-year student, there'll be 2nd, 3rd, 4th year, and you are going to do Bhaiya and Didi very soon. You will listen to them, ask them, and take their words as the Bible, not us, but I would tell you to actually reach out a little bit more to your alumnus, because they have found their calling, They have passed out as students, they have found what they want. Because, from your childhood, or maybe you only wanted to crack JEE. And many of your dreams must have come true. I have actually met students before when I was teaching first-year courses, and I have asked them, "Kaisa chal raha hai?" "Madam, सब तो ठीक चल रहा है, सिर्फ पढ़ाई नहीं चल रहा है." बोला क्यों? सिर्फ तो 5 दिन की क्लास है, वो भी रोज नहीं है, एक हाफ फ्री होती है, सैटरडे संडे पूरा छुट्टी है, प्रेशर तो नहीं है। नहीं मैडम, प्रेशर की बात नहीं है, बचपन से बोला गया था, एक बार IIT क्रैक कर लो, फिर कुछ जरूरत नहीं है। So, don't do that. It's my earnest request, as a senior, as a teacher, don't do that, because that is going to really make life little difficult. Life here is different, you are more independent. There is no teachers, pushing you with a stick or a gun, or no regular exams like you had in quota, or whatever system you trained yourself through. It's a self-study. Enjoy your studies, enjoy the campus, learn from your seniors, learn from each other, reach out to the alumni, There are lots of things the alumni are helping us with. They have launched a job portal, they're helping with placement cell, they are conducting regular webinars. If you want us to have any webinar in any subject, just let us know. We will find either an IIT Guwahati alumnus or anybody, any expert in the world for you to attend such a talk, So, this is one of our alumnus who is now donated to the institute. He was a Kapili hostel. Anybody here from Kapili hostel? Okay, great. We have a few. A very nice area is coming up in your terrace over the dining hall, where this alumni has donated to make that system into a common place for sitting, for indoor sports, and that is what alumnus can do. And hopefully he will be in the campus very soon this year, and you will be able to talk to him. And we also have the first batch of graduates. Last year we had them here, their silver jubilee. They passed out, graduated in 1999. This time, the year 2000 graduates will be here, and 2nd of August, mark your calendar, they will be here in this very hall in the evening. It's a Saturday, and they will be talking to you about their journey from the day that, maybe they will also talk to you about what IIT was at that time. Okay, I will not take it away from them. You come here, talk to them. Student alumni interaction linkage, that's a SAIL. It's a part of the Gymkhana, and they work closely with AER section to link you to the alumni. So come forward, work for SAIL, and give your ideas. If you have any new ideas, we are open to taking that from you. We have an alumni association. You will see a lot of activities taking part in the campus, a lot of meets that happen in different cities. When you go for summer intern or winter intern, they also include students sometimes. And we also have partners, alumni not only of IIT Guwahati, but the whole IIT is a family. Once you are an IITian, is always an IITian. So we work with them. We have a pan-IIT alumni. We have IIT Alumni Center in Bengaluru, which is a place for, entrepreneurship. Professor John will tell you about it maybe later. We have a Wheels Global Foundation, which is a philanthropic organization, again set up by IITians, And we have Shraman. Very shortly, we will send you an email. Shraman is a USA-based organization that actually helps students, undergraduates who are economically, they require help. So they have a very nice view of, letting it pass on. So you will learn more about them. As I mentioned, Silver Jubilee this year is August 2nd. You are specially invited, right? Being the youngest of the family. So please do come. Please do make the best of everything. And your time in this campus, use it to find your vocations. When I was young faculty here, we used to be more friendly with students, and we used to see that after getting placed somewhere, they started thinking what they would do next. Don't wait till that long. Try to find now. It's not necessary you have to get a software job. You can do anything in the world. The whole world is open for you. Just take it up, plan your life well, live a happy life. Try to hone your skills, reading, right, comprehensibility, communication. All these things will again be mentioned by Dr. John. And at the end, I would like to say, let us grow together, help us to help you, and have a fantastic life. All the very best.
Thank you so much, ma'am. May I now request the head of the Center for Career Development, Dr. John Jose, to please deliver his presentation on placement and opportunities.
So good evening, all of you, dear students and parents. This is the last segment of the first orientation session. I wanted to keep it brief because I'm also given one more session on 24th, just before lunch, where the team from CCD will also come and brief. But this is the time where the parents are also here. Over the last 1 month, I got many phone calls from people who are sitting in the balcony. What is the pay package? Should I choose Guwahati over this company? This was really, really strange that parents asking, if I join, will I get this company? So I thought I'll briefly touch upon what we do offer at Center for Career Development, which is known as CCD in the campus. So you were clapping for different congratulatory messages from the director, from the deans and all, and this is the time I'm for last the 2 hours you were all sitting. I want all the students to stand up first. So this is the time, this is been live casted to the parents who are sitting in the lecture halls. There are few parents who are waiting. There are parents who are there in the balcony. We owe them a big clapping to all the parents and the teachers who taught you. Thank you. Please sit down. And dear parents, probably in the second week of July in 2029, you would get one more call over here to come into the same auditorium. Probably we may not be able to accommodate all of you. The graduating, your students will get, or your wards will get the IIT degree. I hope you will clap at that time for us and for your students, and we promise that will happen. So the Center for Career Development, it centrally handles all aspects of training and skilling. This is not a training and placement agency. You all may have different career aspirations. Someone wanted to go to higher studies abroad. Someone wanted to start an entrepreneurship venue. Someone wanted to go into civil service. Majority of you wanted to go and get salary from someone. Some of you wanted to give salary to others. So Center for Career Development is a cell which is adjacent to the administrative building just above the bank, where we provide you platform for all these aspirations that you have it in mind. Over the next 4 years, you may get a lot of advices. When people with really black hairs, people with gray hairs, people with no hairs, and you will be having a lot of such inputs, and then you may have to take an informed decision. Just because your room partner is aspiring for a company with 50 lakhs package, you may have a different aspiration. It is your life that you have really aspired for. It is not someone else who determines which company, which career plan that you wanted to take. So CCD is well equipped with excellent infrastructure to support each and every stage of your placement and internship selection process, if that is your passion. And always, why are you looking for IIT? Probably the choice that you have given during the UCEED examination and after that for the JOSA counseling and even for the BS program, the newly inducted program. One of the components that you might have looked into, why should I choose IIT Guwahati, was potentially maybe what is the career that I would get out of it. So I just wanted to make sure that the career won't come just because you entered into this campus. It will come, there is a perception about what an IITian is, that is the outside world perception, and we will invite them, come and interact with our students, come and talk with them, come and take them if you feel that they can value add to your business, and they have to be convinced what perception that they had about an IIT versus what they experience when they interact with you over an interview or a group discussion or giving you some problems to work on. So every big bubble that we told, all the rankings that we told, ultimately boils down to how you do justice to the tag that you carry. The tag of an IITian, you may be considering it as a pride, but take it from me, it is a lifelong burden. What is this burden? You have to live up to the expectation because you belong to that 0.01% of Indian higher education institute, students who carry the tag. Every other person expects that kind of a quality and professionalism in every aspect that you deal with them. So it is not about boasting about IIT. The other person has to feel that, okay, he is an IITian, he is from a top-ranked IIT, I could well experience from it. So we may invite experts for talks, telling that our students are so passionate to hear about you. What if it is being received with empty halls? All promises that we make will be in vain. You should have that urge to learn from others, urge to listen to from experienced people. Professor Sumina already mentioned about many alumni lecture series that is been taught. Professor Perumal has already briefed about many clubs and activities that happens. Professor Krishna already mentioned about the academic schedule that is been there. So along with this, whenever we provide opportunities, try to make good use of that. The Center for Career Development is being headed with 3 faculty members, myself, John. I am a faculty member in Department of Computer Science Engineering also. Some of your students I will teach in the first year classes as well. We have Dr. Rishikesh Kulkarni who overtakes the placements, Dr. Omkar in charge of the internships, and Dr. Abraham Cyril Isaac who will be handling training and corporate relations. We have the support staff also in CCD to take care of your day-to-day requirements. The entire activity of Center for Career Development is being coordinated with the help of passionate students who takes care of you, who talk with the companies, who talk with people, who bring experts. So they are working hard. These are the set of students who will miss majority of the fund in the IIT because After their class hours, they have to sit and then talk to hundreds of companies, talk to their HRs, ask them to come. So they are doing a big amount of sacrifice in making sure that your ambitions are being met. So these are the lead student coordinators. So we have lead student coordinators who talk with the industry. Some of them will offer the logistic support. Some are handling public relations, our media. Some are doing technical support required, and some are involved in training and skilling. So we have student coordinators as well. Next year, we will invite some of you to join that set of student coordinators, which will eventually be promoted as lead student coordinators. So placement is not just because you land in IIT, it's an effort of students. So ultimately, you are not going to get a free ride. Some of you has to figure into this list in the next year such that we can offer better services to your juniors. So it's a collective effort that's been there. What is planned for you? For the next 2 years, we will have regular training and skilling program for you on various aspects. So the training division of CCD will offer programs. Some of you may not want it because we cannot offer programs to all the 1,000 of you. Some may be well equipped in certain aspect of training. So we will give them customized training as it is being required. And there is something now, majority of the companies don't want to judge you. This is specifically when you are looking for corporate jobs. They don't want to just judge you with an interview performance. They assess you over a period of 2 months, sometimes over a period of 4 to 6 months. This is known as internship. That generally happens at the end of your 6th semester. That is in 2028 June onwards, the internship period starts. But they select you at the beginning of the 5th semester. Now the internship exam is going on. Many corporate companies are already there in the campus. Some of them have seen you in between. So at the beginning of your 5th semester, there are selection for internships for many branches, almost all branches. And how they come and judge you based upon your first 4 semester performance. When you have thousands of you, ultimately the performance, your mark matters to some level. How you responded to a structured curriculum, and in the assessment of the greater wisdom of the faculty of IIT, where do you stand? We call it a cumulative performance index. So if you keep a CPI of above 7.5, I will show you the CPI statistics, then there is a high probability that you will be able to get an internship and later to a job. So at the end of internship, if your performance is very good, they offer you a job. They will tell you. So at the beginning of the 7th semester, you have already a job in hand. You will not sit for campus placement. But if you could not convert your internship into a placement offer, you will sit in the placement, and that is what is known as the placement drive. What are the training programs? We give focused training right from first year, reading newspapers that you might not have done in the last 4 or 5 years. The interpersonal skills, your presentation skills, and then we will train you how to face the interviews. When you look at internship, is the mode in which companies are going to assess you, and that you only based upon half engineering skill with the first 2-year performance. We had last June 82 companies visited and 365 students of BTech and BDes. Out of 1,000 students joined, only roughly about 800 were eligible to sit for internships. The other student CPI was much, much lower. That companies expect minimum of 7 or 7.5. So make sure you study well so that you can't. Out of 865, 365 students were offered an internship, which has a potential chance to convert to a full-time employment. You can see across branches, some may vary. Some students, these are all statistics through Center for Career Development. Through our contacts, sometimes we will offer you internships through off-campus, through alums, through your faculty advisors, because we have close to 480 faculty. I'm sure each one of faculty will have minimum of 1 or 2 industry contacts, and that will also help you in getting internships offers. So this is only formally through CCD. I'm sure equal this number of internships will be offered in off-campus fashion. And if you look at, we have an internship portal that 322 companies came in phase 1 for placement. That happens in the month of December. And from January onwards, this year, January onwards, 132. So if you look at, close to 500 companies have already been in touch with us. And then we have only 1,000 students from BTech. So if each company take 2, all of you are placed. But the sad side is 52 companies came here. They didn't recruit not even a single student. So all the things positively that we noted, we have fantastic students, their performance is very good, personality is great, they will be good value addition. Ultimately at the end of interview, they'll come and tell, John, you are lying to us. That should not happen. 52 companies came and they left without recruiting, whereas 209 gave offers in hand. So out of 325, 194 got pre-placement offers, 383 got in phase 1 and 71 of them got in phase 2. So different phases are there and students are getting placed. This is the placement statistics through Center for Career Development. It is not like the students did get job where the bars are shorter. And some branches, very specifically, they give placement only to close of April and May when you are about to graduate. Certain companies would be able to anticipate vacancies 1 year down the line, whereas certain companies will be able to anticipate vacancies only close to April or May by the time you graduate. But take it from me, an IITian with 7.5 CPI, good personal skills, when you graduate by July, by September, you are drawing salary, either through CCD or through some other way. So make sure your fundamental aspect of keeping a reasonably good CPI and communication skills are very, very important. A comparison about 2024 and 2025, where red is 2025 statistics. Some branches it is up, some branches it is low, but it's more or less kind of same. But there is a problem with 2024 and 25. These were students who were first year course was during COVID and pandemic time. So there was little bit of way in which the first year learning happened. It was in online mode. So many of the basic subjects were not learned in the way how it is to be. This year we are seeing much more better performance in the internships. I'm sure the graphs for the next year when I am talking with your junior batch, 2026 numbers would be surely better. This I wanted to tell. This is the average CPI of students who are placed across branches. So you can see that for certain branches you have to maintain a CPI of above 8. For other branches you have to maintain a CPI. You know when to skip a class. If you feel that when you miss one class and during that 1 hour time if you are using something very productive, I appreciate that. But if you are simply going and chit-chatting in the tea shop and not doing anything, watching social media, then you are making blunders. You are putting a wrong investment on the hard work that you all have put. So please do understand that attending lectures systematically, and then just today the test that happened for a very prestigious company, the question was only from first and second semester mathematics, calculus and probability only. It also will give you a lot of perception about what you think of, what is the kind of personality that you have. Because when they give you very high salary, they are also bothered to placement. At the age of 21, it is not salary that is been important. At the age of 35, are you enjoying your career well? When you have a family, when your parents are old. There is a conflict in new generation students between Lakshmi and Saraswati. Okay? When we go behind Lakshmi component, at the age of 21, you have keep on chasing Lakshmi. But when you forgo Saraswati and chase only Lakshmi, forgo Saraswati means don't bother about academics, and then you chase only for Lakshmi till the age of retirement, you have to continuously chase Lakshmi. The moment you cannot work, you are out. Chase Saraswati as much as you can. There are certain companies where Saraswati is promoted. Even if you join a company, the salary may be less, but that company provide you enough opportunity for growth, for learning. And that kind of work culture sometimes is more important because you will take their money as salary, you also grow till the age of 30. So my request is prioritize Saraswati so that Lakshmi will automatically follow. And the next aspect, companies will come and give pre-placement talks, what they will tell. So people will come and look, what is a package? What is a pay package? What does it mean? What I will get. Right at the age of 21 to 22, if your mentality is about what will you get, an IITian expected to think with what I learned, my hard work of 4 or 5 years of JEE preparation, when all your friends who studying in normal engineering colleges having fun, when you work with assignments and projects, ultimately with what my skill, what can I give to the company to enhance company's productivity? There should be a paradigm shift from what I can get to what I can give. And every company wants a giver. That's exactly what they want. And make sure in the next 4 years, the right set of a gift. So please do visit us from the CCD team. We will always have one more than interaction. And thank you so much for choosing IIT Guwahati for this award. We will never so disappoint you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your presentation. We would like to hear the views from the students present here. If anyone would like to share your experiences, you can come forward. I have one name with me, Avani Sharma. Can you come here to the podium? Yeah.
Good evening, everyone, honorable dignitaries, and everyone sitting in front of me. Coming to IIT Guwahati is like a dream that came true, which I have been seeing from past 4 years, and I'm sure every one of you would be seeing it. It's just such a beautiful campus here, and the faculties are also very cooperative from what I just observed here. And it's like something my heart captured, and I just can't explain. The IIT is sure a very big tag to hold on. I will try to keep up with this tag, and I'm sure every one of you will. Let's try to just graduate from this great institution with great personality and great career ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Avani Sharma. Anyone would like to say something? Come forward.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Anupam Gupta. I'm from Chemical Engineering branch. So I was also a fellow JEE aspirant, and now I made it here. My mother, father, both are accomplished in the field of commerce. My father, he's an accomplished CA. My mother, she cleared inter, and she's an MCom. Both of them wanted me to pursue CA, so they would be able to guide me. I studied CA, I studied commerce, but then switched to PCM because I did not find any interest in that. And then PCM taught me a lot of things. I mean, it was a memorable experience. 2 friends to academic. I joined a coaching, but then it closed down. Many of you who are available online, you might have read it. But now, it doesn't matter anyways. I'm in IIT Guwahati, so I just made it all the way. But I still see many of my friends like, abhi asli maja IIT Bombay CS mein hi hai, and they're still taking that drop. I mean, rehne do yaar, whatever you have got, it's your 2 capabilities. In my opinion, everyone who is here must remember that Sir Dr. John said that IIT tag is a pride, is a success, is an achievement that you must not forget. But it is a burden, it is a responsibility that you must live up to in your future endeavors. Jab bhi koi aayega, you are saying.
Raise my hand that to have a change of personality, and like I have started now and I haven't really prepared a speech, so I'm just speaking on the spot. I would like to give a shout out to my parents and my elder sister. My father is Bhapanand Sohuria, he is there, ex-Navy. My mother is Babita Nath Sohuria. I am very grateful to my parents and my elder sister, Kasturini Bhasoria. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Lalitendra. I'm from Biosciences and Bioengineering. See, I am here to make 2 words. Thank you to John sir. He really told how an IITian should be. He taught the way. He's telling us it's not just about academics, it's all about how you live and what you make through this journey. So thank you so much sir for addressing us how we should live rather than what we should achieve. Stop running behind money, run behind education. That's more important. And you also taught how, how we should be a human. You taught what really IITs are. Thank you so much. And I also want to thank my father. Without him, I wouldn't reach here. Please give a round of applause for my father. Thank you so much for giving me this stage to speak upon.
Hello, good evening everyone. This side I am Arman Hussain from the first batch of BS. Okay, so it's very quite amusing. Like I took PCMB in my 11 and 12 and everyone was like, okay, तू दो नाव पे सवारी ले रहा है, तू नीट भी कर रहा है, तू जे भी कर रहा है, आईसर भी कर रहा है, and everyone was like, okay, why do you want to do research? क्या स्कोप है? इंडिया में तो बहुत कम मार्केट स्केल है. Like even I got MBBS seat this year, I like be getting that in counseling. But the fact is, even my parents wanted me to do MBBS, like okay, it's settled profession and everything. And BS program in IT Guwahati is the first batch. So obviously it comes with a lot of factor like okay, how this program gonna work? Is the like collaboration is done perfectly? Like which course will be handled by what? Like it was one of the questions the back of the mind, right? So I picked it because I always wanted to do a research like in bio field or something. Even I'm getting ISER and other institute too. But yeah, I'm really glad to be part of this batch and I'm thankful for the IIT team to introducing this course. Thank you so much.
Good evening, dignitaries, and hi to my entire batchmates. Hello, everyone. Hi, Mama, Papa. I know you're all up there. I'm Falak Baveja. I'm a part of engineering physics, and I'm super excited to be here, of course, like I'm pretty sure all of us are. I'm still shivering from when I decided to come up here and speak. I am super duper glad that we are all here and that we made it finally after these 2 years of rigorous hard work. And I would really like to quote one line from a poem that I have heard all across the 2 years of this journey. It said, "Tum mujhko kab tak rokoge?" I think it's one of the most important things that we should remember, that we always have our dreams and aspirations to pursue, and so do I. And we should continue to do it as a family and being one of the most wonderful batches. So looking forward to a great journey here and to an awesome 4 years ahead. So thank you so much.
So, hello everyone, I'm Soham, and yeah, this is my first time speaking in front of all of my batchmates in my college, because it's the first time I entered college, and it is IIT Guwahati. You know, like AI and computer was my dream, and like it feels very nice coming to IIT and having my dream branch in here. So I would just, like to speak about a certain, threat, like especially to our department, like computer science, AI, MNC and all. Like, okay, sorry. We have a threat to counter the things that we are making. Like, you all know, like probably if you are connected to the internet, you know, how AI is advancing in a world, how quickly it is growing, and replacing our jobs and layoffs and all of that. But we as IITians, like we have made it to IIT, we already have something different. But like what I have seen and what I feel, I'm just saying that I might be inexperienced in like all of that, but I think in the future, and it is like a universal truth, the person with the skill is always survives. And like make sure you have some kind of skill inside you that not even AI can counter. Like if you are from civil, be the top 1%. Though AI is not like really replacing your jobs, but still like for CS, our department, sorry if I'm wasting time over there, but I am just saying be the 0.1% of the coders and the creators so that the world values you. not just because of IIT, but for the person you are. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, my dear professors and deans and my lovely brothers and sisters of IIT Guwahati, and along with my batchmates. I'm dropped guy. I'm also from a remote village, which is like no internet and no proper study facilities like that. I took coaching at some good institute, okay, but all of these credits was from my father, who really supports from my friend, not my back. He is on my friend in every situation, in every point, and which get it to me here. Okay, and thanks IIT Guwahati for this.
Thank you, students, for sharing your views with us. May I now request the head of section academic courses, Dr. Shubhajit Chaudhary, to please propose the vote of thanks.
सभी को मेरा हृदय से नमस्कार and अभिनंदन. By touching the feet of goddesses Ma Kamakha and Ma Saraswati, I am here to extend vote of thanks. First of all, I would like to thank our Honorable Director, Professor Devendra Jalihal, who nicely introduced about this land, this lovely land, right from Pragjyotishpur, Kamrup, and then the name of Assam, that is unparalleled to any part of the world. So that is why it is Assam. And then he also introduced many facets, being an IITian, how to proceed and how to start your life. Thank you, sir, for igniting our newcomers for their very good journey in this lovely institute. My thanks goes to Professor Bimlesh Kumar, who is the Vice Chairman of JEE Advanced, who had introduced and congratulated all of you for your success and get into the system. I would like to also thank my boss, Professor K.V. Krishna, Dean of Academic Affairs, who had introduced all about the academics, the nerve of this, the purpose of this institute, that what and how you will go about and what is the importance of academic. Then my thanks goes to Professor A. Perumal, Dean of Academic Affairs, who rightly and very nicely, vividly narrated about the facilities what are available in and around to make your life easy and smooth to get your ultimate degree. Of course, he also narrated about well-being as far as health and mental well-being. That is a very important part. And for that, this year, the Master Health Checkup is introduced. Thank you, sir, for such a noble and lovely introduction. Then my thanks goes to Professor Sumana Datta, who also introduced about what you will be after this and what are the opportunities with the external agencies, like going for internship or any sort of venture, being a student with foreign universities, to explore all the opportunities right from being a student to become a graduate. Thank you, madam. And then my thanks goes to Dr. John Jose, who already you have heard the opportunities, not only placement, but development of skilling and the ultimate goal of your life to become a full-bodied man, to earn yourself, to stand yourself. Thank you, sir. My thank also goes to the senior professors who also witnessed and cooperated here. Amongst them, Professor Santamani Hazarika, Professor P.K. Das, Professor B.V. Gaur, Professor Rupam Barman, Professor Bulu Pradhan, Professor Poonam Kumari, Professor Pankaj Tiwari, and others who were there and who witnessed and cooperated for being with us to have a smooth orientation program. My thanks goes to all the staff members of academic affairs, both research and courses, and also all the staff members of student affairs. But it would be injustice if we do not thank all the technical staffs, including audio, video, and lighting, who made us possible to be here to communicate to all of you. I would like to thank all and congratulate all the BTech, BDes, and BS program students, along with their parents, for choosing IIT Guwahati and supporting us and will be supporting in future. But before concluding, I would like to refer, you might have heard about our anthem, that is the anthem of IIT Guwahati, wherein you have seen Shrestha Bharat. So we, being IIT Guwahatians, the motto, the Vedhyay Vakya has Shrestha Bharat, how we will emerge up to Shrestha Bharat. So with a hope from all these ignited, fresh ignited mind to contribute for the sake of development of Shrestha Bharat and help to emerge Bharat as a Vishwaguru. Thank you. Abhinandan. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem. Please sing along with us.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंग तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
With that, we conclude this orientation program. आपकी उपस्थिति और सहयोग के लिए हम आपको हार्दिक धन्यवाद देते हैं. Thank you once again, everyone. Namaskar.
Attention, please. Those who are yet to complete their registration process, please proceed to respective hall of this adjacent building, that is called Conference Center. Until and unless you complete your registration, will be available there. Will be available till your registration is complete. जिस बच्चे का रजिस्ट्रेशन अभी भी कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ है, वो कृपया कॉन्फ्रेंस सेंटर में प्रस्थान करें. हम लोग उपलब्ध होंगे जब तक आपका रजिस्ट्रेशन खत्म नहीं होगा.